Good morning students. Today I am going to show you experiment for chemistry. The basic principle here is use of sodium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide for the identification of cation, which is also called basic radical. Aim of our experiment is to identify the given salt for one acidic and one basic radical. Basic radical we will be identifying with sodium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide. Today I am going to show you for copper ions. Copper ions, when they react with sodium hydroxide or ammonium hydroxide, they give a blue precipitate due to the formation of copper hydroxide. As you know, all hydroxides are insoluble except sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide. So copper hydroxide is also insoluble, which is obtained in the form of a precipitate. The precipitate which is obtained after adding sodium hydroxide or ammonium hydroxide can be identified either on the basis of the color or on the basis of their solubility in excess of it. Here we will identify it with the help of color. Copper gives blue color of copper hydroxide, with the help of which we can identify, we can confirm that the given salt contains copper ions. So, first we will take a small amount of the given salt in a test tube and prepare its solution in water. It gets dissolved in water, it means the given salt is soluble in water. This solution we will divide into 3 equal parts because we have to test it with sodium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide and for the test of sulfate ion also. We can test it, so divide it into 3 equal parts. Take the first part of the solution and add sodium hydroxide to it. First we add a little amount of sodium hydroxide, we get a blue precipitate. Immediately a blue precipitate is formed. Formation of this blue precipitate indicates that the given salt contains copper ions. This blue precipitate is due to the formation of copper hydroxide. Now take a little amount of this precipitate in another test tube and test its solubility in excess. Here, the precipitate is still there. It means it is insoluble in excess of sodium hydroxide. So, formation of blue precipitate insoluble in excess of sodium hydroxide shows that the given salt contains copper ions. Take the second part of the solution and now add ammonium hydroxide to it. It also gives a blue precipitate. Ammonium hydroxide also gives a blue precipitate because it also reacts with copper sulfate to form blue precipitate of copper hydroxide. Formation of this blue precipitate again shows that the given salt contains copper ions. Take a small amount of this blue precipitate and add excess of ammonium hydroxide to it. This blue precipitate gets dissolved and we get an ink blue solution. This solution is a transparent solution. Ink blue solution is formed due to the formation of tetraamine copper sulfate. When copper hydroxide reacts with excess of ammonium hydroxide, it gives tetraamine copper sulfate. It is a complex which is soluble in water and we get an ink blue solution. Formation of this ink blue solution confirms that the given salt contains copper ions. Now let us test for anion or acidic radical. Take the third part of the solution and add barium chloride solution to it. On adding barium chloride, we get a white precipitate immediately. This white precipitate is formed due to the formation of barium sulfate. We are adding barium chloride and getting white precipitate of barium sulfate. It means the given salt contains sulfate ion. So cation identified as copper ion and anion is sulfate ion. It means the given salt is copper sulfate.